Hello, how are you? Battlefield fans, listen up! Battlefield 6 has some cool ideas, but it's missing something huge. I'm talking maps that actually feel epic, strategic, and rewarding. Today we are imagining what would happen if these legendary Battlefield 2142 maps landed in Battlefield 6. Let's see how Suez Canal, Minsk, Verdun, and Tunis Harbour could fix Battlefield 6 once and for all. First, we have Suez Canal. Look at this layout. Vast desert and multiple pathways connecting the objectives. Here's why this map would be a game changer for Battlefield 6. There is a lot of vehicle combat because there are many open desert areas which let tanks, anti-infantry vehicles and helicopters actually do their job. No more corridor spam. It feels strategic. There is an strategic depth. Flanking routes and chokepoints make teamwork actually matter. It has a classic Battlefield map feel. It is wide open but purposeful. Every capture point feels interesting. And we have a fun fact. Swath Canal was one of the most balanced maps in 2142, letting squads decide if they wanted to push aggressively or hold defensively. Imagine that in Battlefield 6, every battle becomes meaningful. Minsk. This map combines open spaces and urban sections perfectly. Why it would improve Battlefield 6? There are diverse combat zones. Infantry can fight around buildings. Vehicles can dominate the outskirts. There are no boring fights. There is a tactical variety because there are many routes, many flanking routes, which mean you can coordinate and launch surprise attacks. It has a balanced design. It combines mid-range and close-quarter combats, and there are a lot of vehicles too. So Battlefield 6 maps often feel either too cramped or too empty. Minsk proves you can have both and keep every class, every role relevant with a lot of team play. Verdun. This map nails the balance between large fields and intense urban areas. There are epic front lines, open areas which let vehicles maneuver and fire strategically. There is urban intensity. Town center, the middle of the map, forces infantry fights, rewarding skill and teamwork. And there is a good flow because players push objectives naturally. It never feels like a random grind or a lack of teamwork or team play. Battlefield 6 often struggles with pacing. Verdun keeps tension high while letting strategy shine in every skirmish, and there are many wide, vast areas around the objectives to flank with your vehicle. Tunis Harbor. Finally, this map, in its ultra-layered version, this map is massive. Think coastal city, docks, and open areas combined. The original game had a 32 players layout, which is the north part of this map, and a 64 players layout, which is the south part of this map, but some person in the community, in the 2142 community, made a new map combining the two together, so it is truly massive and with a lot of space. So, why why it would solve Battlefield 6 Big Mac problem? There is a lot of terrain, a lot of vehicles which have meaningful roles. Here we have only battle workers and cars, but we could have tanks in Battlefield 6. Objective spacing far apart, so teams have to coordinate, not just go for them running and running and running in a nonsense way. And it has an epic scale. Long range engagement are satisfying. And controlling a sector feels impactful because you push the other team backwards. If Battlefield 6 had maps like Tunis Harbour, vehicle play would finally feel meaningful, and every decision from flanking to air support would count. So, what do all these maps share? Scale that actually matters, open spaces without being empty, balanced gameplay for vehicles, infantry, and air, strategic objectives that feel rewarding, variety every round, every fight feels fresh and meaningful. Battlefield 6 fans, imagine pushing through a map like this. It wouldn't just be fun, it would feel like real Battlefield warfare game. Classic, massive, tactical, and just satisfying. That's it for legendary Battlefield 2142 maps. Let's say that rate my eye for Battlefield 6. If you want more epic maps and strategy gameplay, we need Battlefield Studios and DICE to take notes. Smash that like button if you agree, subscribe for more Battlefield breakdowns, and comment which 2142 map you'd fight on first in Battlefield 6. Please let me know in the comments what do you think? How would you solve the lack of good design, white balance, rewarding Battlefield 6 maps? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video.